Hello everybody. This is the song Witness, words and music by Nick Day. It was a song written for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints for the youth. It's a beautiful song, and I know many of you have seen the cover song I played for Witness and have requested the sheet music or the tutorial. I told you how you can find the sheet music. The sheet music you can find on the Sacred Music app. It's free to download, and look under the youth section for the Sacred Music app. You'll find the song Witness and the sheet music. But this is about how to make the tutorial. I already have on my previous video what the song sounds like all the way through, and I'm just going to get into the tutorial. I'm going to start with the intro, how it sounds, and then I will break it down into right hand, left hand, put it together, and then we'll move on to section 1, part 1, and so forth. So the intro starts out like this, where the right hand is on the, here's middle C, you're going to go to the second E. And remember, in this song, you have C sharps, D sharp, F, and G are always going to be sharped. And so together, the intro goes like this. So you're going to start with, in your right hand, E, G sharp, C sharp, B, G sharp, E, D sharp. So it's like this. E, G, C, B, G, E, D. Now for the left hand, it's broken down into arpeggios. You're going to have a C sharp, G sharp, C sharp arpeggio, and you're starting that with that pinky on the middle C sharp. C, G, C, like that. And the next arpeggio is going to be A, E, A, and then E, B, E. So when you hit your E, you're going to hit your C sharp at the same time, like that. But you're going to continue with the arpeggio, so C, G, C, like that. After you do the C, G, C with your E, you're going to hit the E again, so E, like that. So C, E again. Actually, yeah, I did that right, okay. Then G, like that. So E, E, G, like that. So try that several times. You hit your E and your C arpeggio. E, G, like that. Then you're going to move down to the C sharp, and you're going to do your next arpeggio, which is the A, E, A. So when you push the C sharp with your right hand, you're going to hit the A with your left, like that. And at the end of that arpeggio, you're going to push the B. So C, B, like that. And you do that several times to practice it over and over. C, do it over and over. C, B. After you get the hang of that, one of the last parts of this intro is, then you're going to go down to the G sharp. And when you go down to the G sharp, you're going to go with your left hand down to the E from the middle C. So here's middle C. You're going to go down to that E. With your pinky, you're going to go E, B, E. And with your right hand, you're on that G sharp. So you're going to go, when you hit your G sharp, you're going to hit that E, like that. E, B, E, E, like that. So you're on that G, go up to the E, the D sharp. And when you hit that D sharp, you're going to move your pinky up to the B that's right below C, middle C. And you're going to make a chord, which is not an arpeggio is a chord that's broken up. The chord is B with a F sharp. And when you hit that chord, you're gonna push the D sharp like that. Okay. So the thing you did right before that was you're on that G. You're gonna go from the E, B, E. So you're on that G. E, then the chord with the D sharp. So I'm gonna play it slowly again, and I'm gonna try to say the chord I'm on. So C. So remember, your first chord is C, G, C, and that goes with the E one. And then you're gonna do the A, E, A, and that's with the C sharp. So, and then you're gonna do the E, B, E, and that is with the G sharp. Okay, and then the final thing is the chord with that D sharp. So let's put it together. C, C, I hope that made sense. Just go really slowly. The C, G, C, C, G, C, E, G, then the C with the A, then the B, then you're gonna go to the G with that E, then the E, then the chord D sharp with that B and the F sharp. Okay, that's the intro. I did write out my notes because when I was learning tutorials from people, they would say what to do with the right hand, and they'd say what to do with the left hand, and I would write down what note went with each chord and when you played the free-floating notes without a chord or an arpeggio. And so I have my notes written down. This E is the right hand. When you hit the right hand E, you're going to hit that C, G sharp, C. And then you hit the E and the G sharp by itself on the right hand. And then you're going to play that C sharp. At the same time, you play the A, E, A, you play the C sharp, then you go B, and then you're going to do the G sharp. At the same time, you do the E, B, E with that G sharp, and then you go E, D. E, and then the D sharp goes with that F, B chord. So I boxed the chords and I circled the arpeggios. I have all this in notes, and I will take pictures of these and I'll put it in the description box. So that's the intro. Okay, now we're going to do section 1, part 1, and it goes like this, hands together. I'm going to do my hands together to show you what it sounds like, and then I'll break it up so that you know what each part does, and we'll put it together. So it's like this. Like that. So you're gonna go with the right hand. So here's middle C. You're gonna go past that first E to that higher E, and you're gonna go E, B, C sharp, B, G sharp, G sharp, D sharp, E, D, like that. And you practice that over and over until you feel comfortable. And then the left hand is, the first arpeggio is the C, G, C, C sharp, G sharp, C sharp, of course. And then you're gonna go A, E, A, then E, B, E, and then B, F, B. Okay, so let's put it together. excuse me, when you play the E, you're going to play the C, G, C arpeggio. It's similar to the intro at that spot. But instead of doing the E, B, you're going to just hit the E again. So you're going to go the E and the C arpeggio. You see how you do it twice. Okay, that's that first measure of the first section. Now you're going to go to the C, and when you go down to the C, you're going to go down to the A arpeggio, the A, E, A. So you're going to go, and then you go down to the B. So you play that by itself. So C with that arpeggio, then you hit the B by itself while holding down that arpeggio. And then the next part, when you go down to the G, you're gonna go to the E, B, E arpeggio. So when you hit that G sharp, hit the E. And you just play that G sharp twice. So you see, G, G. And then the last measure of section 1, part 1 is go up to that B sharp, and you're gonna go to the B, F sharp, B. And this is the B right below the C, middle C. So B, F sharp, B, and you play that when you play that D sharp. Then you're gonna go E, D, like that. So, if you have to like rewind anything I did so you can remember which arpeggios went with which note, and I will also have in the description the notes that I wrote to help you understand this. But I'm just going to play this section 1, part 1 again so you see the rhythm, how it goes all together. And if I like to sing so that you kind of know what word goes with which note. I see the waters burn when I kneel down and pray. Like that. All right, that's that. Now we're on section 1, part 2. And for section 1, part 2, we're gonna play E, E, C, E. Sorry. I might have to try that. It's easier if I play it with all of it. So let's play it all together and then we can break it up. So you're going to be playing, when you play this E, you're going to do again the C sharp, G sharp, C sharp. You're going to go like this, E, and you do it twice. You're going to hit that E twice. After you do that arpeggio with the E with the arpeggio, then you hit the E again by itself. So it goes like this. I've seen my, right? And then this is the I've seen my, and then selfish is the C, and the C goes with the A, E, A arpeggio. Selfish, like that. So you're gonna go selfish, selfish, heart. So heart is the E and the G sharp chord, like that. It's a chord, so the G and then that E goes together. And when you do this together on your right hand, you're gonna hit the E, B, E. So selfish heart, like that. And after you do heart, you're gonna do the G again and then B, like that. So, and then for soften and change, soften is at the D sharp, and you're gonna do the B, F sharp, B arpeggio. Soften and change, see, soften and change. So soften is at that D sharp, and you're just gonna hit it again by itself with the change. Soften and change, like that. All right, so that's section 1, part 2. I'm gonna play it again all together, and I'm going to, I like to sing it because I know where the words go with what notes. So we're at that E, we're at that C, G, C arpeggio. I've seen my selfish heart, soften and change, like that. All right, section 1, part 3, we're gonna get into, there are some ums, but the words are, through all the silence, I can't stay quiet, I'll shout it out to the sky. So, section 1, I'm gonna play section 1, part 3, and then we'll break it up into the parts. So it goes like, like that. So, with the right hand, you're going to do E, F, hold on, E, yeah. So just 2 notes there, and it's that C, G, C. So you're gonna hit the E at the same time you do that C, G, C arpeggio, and then you're gonna just do E again. So, and I like to do the part because that's where the start. Like that. So that E with the C, G, C arpeggio. And you just hit that the second time. And then through starts on the, goes up from the E to the F, okay? So, and you're gonna do the A, E, A arpeggio with that. So, through the silence, wait, through the silence, okay? So through is the F sharp, and you're doing the F sharp with the A, E, A. Through the silence. So silence, you start doing that E. Through the silence, like that. And then, I can't stay quiet, you're gonna go down to the G. And you're gonna, when you do that G, you're gonna do the E, B, E arpeggio. I can stay quiet. So like that. So I is at the G sharp, and you're gonna go from the G sharp to the B, B, like that. I can stay quiet, like that. I can stay quiet. And then I'll shout it out. You're gonna go up to that F, and you're gonna do the B, F, B. So B, F sharp, B. And when you do the B arpeggio, you're gonna do the F. I'll shout it, okay? And the, let's see. That's it. So you're going to hit the D sharp after you do that arpeggio. That's kind of how I play it. I'm probably playing the notes wrong. I might be playing it wrong. You'll have to check me on this spot with the sheet music, but this is how I play it. You go, so it's like, I'll shout it out to the, like that. So F, D, E, okay? So when you do that F, again, this is the same measure. I'm just kind of helping practice it a few times. You're doing the F and you're doing that B, F, B. I'll shout it and then out to the, and the out is on the D sharp, the is on the E. I'll shout it out to the. Then section 1, part 4 gets into the sky. To the sky, and then it's gonna be like, there's gonna be ums. So section 1, part 4, I'm just gonna play the section 1, part 4 all together, and then we'll do the hands, we'll do the notes separately. So okay, that's it. Let me do section 1, part 4 again. This is how section 1, part 4 sounds together. And I'll do it where I'm singing it. Wherever he takes me, every day of my life. Okay, that's how that goes. So breaking it up, it's E, E, B. And when you do the E, E, B, you're going to be doing the C, G, C again. So when you do you hit the E, you're going to do the C, G, C arpeggio. You're going to hit the E again and then go to the B. So this is how it looks. Then you go the E, B, like that. See? And then wherever, ever is going to be on the F. Ever. And when you do the ever, you're going to do the A, E, A. Wherever he takes me. Wait. Ever he takes me. Takes is the, go down to the E. So ever he takes me, like that. Ever he takes me. Got it? And then this arpeggio, this chord is going to be like that. So let's do that. Ever he takes me, and then we're going to go down to this. Okay, so ever he takes me, like that. And when you do this chord, you're going to do the E, B, E. Okay, so like that. Like that. Every day. So every day. So I do the every when I hit this B in that chord. Every day. Yeah. Every day of my life. Oh, that was not life. So let's try that again. So this chord, E with the B, and you're going to do the E, B, E. Every day of my life. That's where life is. Life goes from the E to the D. And when you hit the D for life, you're going to hit the B. So let's do that every again. Every day of my life. All right. I hope this is making sense. After you do that, you're going to go down to the C. This is not in the accompaniment sheet music, but I like to play the melody for this part. Because it just gives it a little bit more, it helps you understand, I think, a little bit more the melody, especially, or the words. If you're going to be singing the words as you're playing accompaniment, which I highly recommend, it's really fun, you're going to want these extra notes. I will. And then we're going to go into section 2, part 1, which is the chorus, which is really, it's a really fun chorus. So you're going to go, I will, and then try to be, I'm going to show you how it's played. Section 2, part 1. I will try to be like him, shine a light in the darkness, I'll be a witness, like that. So it's really cool. This is how you play the right hand. I will try to be like him, shine a light in the darkness, I'll be a witness. You see that? So it goes E, C, E, and then you're gonna do a chord after that. So after you do that E, C, E, then the chord is E and a B. You do that twice. You see that? So it goes, I will, remember, I will try to be like him. Okay? And then after that, the next, what do they call that? The next part is you're gonna do that again twice. And then you're gonna do, I'll be your witness. So on I'll, it's like you're playing the B and the D sharp. I'll be your witness. So is the B, wit is B and the D sharp, wit, ness, or something like that. I'll be your witness. Okay, yeah, because this is the end. The D is the end. So I'll be your witness. Does that make sense? I'll be your witness. And when you're playing that, now we're gonna do the left hand. Let's start over at I will try. So try, we know is this try to be, okay? So we're gonna put the other hand with it, the left hand. When you hit the E, you're gonna, with your pinky, play the C. So so here's middle C. You're gonna play E with this hand, and you're gonna play C over here. So it's like this. You're gonna play these two at the same time, and then you're gonna play with your pointer, with your left hand, the G sharp by itself. So these two go together. Okay, like that. See? I will try to be like that. So these two go together, then this by itself, then then the C and the E by itself, like that. Okay, now we're gonna do, and when you sing like, that's got no notes with it. So, try to be like, and then I'm gonna play him is a chord. E, this B and the E is the chord. And you're gonna play with your pinky the A, E, A. That's the chord you're gonna play with him, and you're gonna do this chord twice. Remember that? Him, okay? Him, okay? Him. So remember that. The B and the E is the chord, and you're gonna play, when you play that chord, play A, E, A. And then you do that second time, that chord twice. So let's put them together. I will try to be, I guess, hold on. Try to be. I guess I was playing it like that, or you could play it try to be. I like it kind of like this. Try to be like him, shine a. And then you're gonna say shine A, and then light is a new chord. But it's the same chord that you've been playing. This one, the B, E, is light. And you're gonna play, the E, B, E. Shine a light in the darkness. Let's see. Shine a light in the darkness. And then I'll be a witness is B, D sharp is I'll. And you're gonna play the B, F. So when you play that, you're gonna go, these two together, this chord goes with, yeah, this chord goes with B and F, like that. And then is by itself, so and then you're gonna go, and then witness is gonna have this chord again, witness. So witness is B and the D sharp witness. This is on the E and is on the D sharp. So let's try that again at I'll be. I'll be a witness and. Okay. All right, section 2, part 2 is live the way he lived at all times and all places, whatever happens, I'll. So now I'm going to just play that all together. But let's see. Let me pick up from I'll be a witness. I'll be a witness and live the way he lived at all times and all places, whatever happens, I'll. So that's how that's played. Let me play that a little more smoothly. I feel like I didn't play that very smoothly. I'll be a witness and live the way he lived at all times and all places, whatever happens, I'll. Just like that. So the right hand for section 2, part 2 is this. You're going to play the C sharp and the E chord like that. Then you're going to play the C by itself, and then it's a very quick note. So like that. Like that. Live the way. Like that. So the C sharp with the E chord, then the C, E, live the way. And when you're playing Live the Way with your right hand on the left, you're going to be doing C, G, live the way, like that. Once you get the hang of this, it becomes very fluent, but it takes a lot of practice. You're going to have to practice each section and each part of each section over and over, and then move on. That's how I recommend it. Play each part over and over, then go to section 1, part 2, and then play that over and over. Play section 1, part 3 over and over, and then like put them together, each section. And you might have to do that until you get really comfortable. But we're on section 2, part 2. So we already did this part. Live the way, and then we want to do he lived. Lived is the B and the E chord, and you're going to do the A, E, A with that. Live the way he lived. And then this is a little different, where we go from here to here. So you're like this. And then from your thumb is on the B and your middle's on the E, and you're gonna go like from this chord to this chord. And this chord is where your thumb is on the C sharp, your pointer is on the E, and your pinky is on that A. That's the chord. Like that. So let's play that with the right hand. Remember, when you hit this chord, you're going to be playing that A, E, A. So live the way he lived at all. And after I hit this chord, I go at all. So you don't like sing at when you hit this chord, you sing it after you hit that chord. Live the way he lived at all. And then for times, at all times, times is like this. So it's kind of similar to this one where you're like B, E, but you're going to add your pinky is going to be on the G sharp. That's where you got times. Times it's similar to lived, but you've got that G sharp. Times in all places. And when you hit times, you're gonna do, let's see, you're gonna play the E. E, B, E. Okay. Times in all, yeah, but you gotta make sure we hit that G sharp. So the chord is B, E, G. Is the top chord, and the arpeggio is E, B, E. Times in all places, like that. Times in all places. then whatever happens is this: B, D sharp, and you're going to be playing the B, F arpeggio. So it's like, let me first show you the right again. So you got a chord, note, chord, okay, chord, B, chord, and those are single. So when you're playing whatever, on the left, it's just like this, okay? When you hit the B, you're gonna do that first chord, B, D sharp. I hope I was going slow enough. So that's section 2, part 2, the whole thing. I'm gonna play it again so you can see. You start out with that C, E chord and the, okay? Okay, practice that over and over and over. Then when you feel comfortable, move on to section 2, part 3, which is this. I'm gonna play it all together. I'll be, wait, whatever happens, hold on, I'm forgetting how it went. No, hold on. That's it. Okay. Okay, that's how it goes. All right, so I'm gonna play that again. So the right hand for section 2, part 3 is you're gonna do the C, E, so C sharp and then the E chord. And then you're gonna do C by itself, quick, and then to the E. So quick C to the E. C chord, C, E. And when you're doing that, on the left hand, you're doing C, G. Remember, C sharp, G sharp. Like that. And then all is B and E, and it's a chord. And when you do that chord, you're going to do A, E, A. So, and you're doing that twice. All his love, like that. Like that. But you remember that A, E, A chord when you're doing that. All his love. And then you're going to do that O part. O starts with B and E chord, and you're going to do the E, B, E arpeggio. Like that. And the second time you do this after the O, it's witness. Like that. So what he's done is, what is the B and D sharp? What? And you're gonna play the B and F arpeggio. What? Let's see. What he's done. Like that. So what he's done to you, like that. So there's like 2 chords, chord, single, single, section 2, part 3. I'm going to put it together again one more time. So let's see. Hello everybody, we are doing section 2, part 4 from Witness. I'm going to show you how it's played all together, and then I'm going to break it up into right hand, then left hand. So this is how it's played. Remember, you've got C sharps, D sharps, F and G sharps in this song. And here we go. So this is the part where it says, I'll stand until everyone in all times and all places I'll be a witness. You're gonna do the E, B, E arpeggio. E, B, E, and then hit the E again. And so I'm gonna say that E, B, E, chord, E again, then hit the B by itself. So we'll try that again. E, B, E, chord, E, B. And then you're gonna do this chord on your right, which is the B and the D sharp, and you're gonna play the B and the F sharp chord. In your left hand, you'll play this chord with the B and the F sharp, and in the right hand, the B and the D sharp. And that's where you end with, I'll be a witness, like that. So I'm gonna play it again slowly, and I might sing it. Let's see. Okay. I'll stand until everyone in all times and all places will be a witness. I hope that made sense. Again, I will share my notes so you can see what chords you play with the right hand and what arpeggio you play with the left and all that stuff. So that's section 2, part 4. And then section and then I have section 3, part 1 right here. It's like a little bridge. And this bridge plays in like this. I'm going to show you how to do it, and then we'll do parts. Like that. So in your right hand, you're going to play the E, B, G, C, D, sorry, B, G, E, D sharp. Okay. I'll do that one more time. E, B, G, C, B, G, E, D sharp. And of course, the C that I played was sharp, the G that I played was sharp, and we know E's are not sharp. And in the left hand, you'll be playing the C, G, C, arpeggio, the A, E, A arpeggio, the E, B, E arpeggio, and then you're going to end it with the B, F sharp chord, like that. Okay? When you play the first one on section 3, part 1 on this bridge, you play the E. When you push down the E, you're going to be playing the C, G, C arpeggio, like this. Then you play the E again and the G like that by itself. And as you play the E and the G by itself, you're still holding down that arpeggio. So let's start that again. Play the E and do that C, G, C arpeggio like this. Now do the E, G. Now you're going to move into the playing the C, and you're going to go down to the A, E, A arpeggio. And as you, and after you play that arpeggio, you're going to go down to the B, like that. So I'm going to do it a little faster. B, you see that? Then you're going to go to the next measure is you're going to go to the G sharp. And as you go to the G sharp, you're going to go down to the E. E, B, E. You see that? E, that's that measure. G, E. And then you're going to end it with the D sharp and the B, F chord. Like that. So I'm going to put it together a little faster. And most of this bridge is just notes. And the last measure with that chord, with the B and the F and the D, there's vocal in there. There's the ah. So I'm going to play it. Then we're going into section 3, part 2, and the song says, I'll raise my hand and say, I've been saved by his love. And this is how it's played. We're going to put the hands together. I'm going to play it for you, and then we'll do, of course, right hand notes, left hand together. So, like this. I'll raise my hand and say, oh, that was bad. I'm so sorry. What was that one? Okay, that's right. I'm sorry. I'll raise my hand and say, I've been saved by his love. Like that. So, the right hand, you're going to do the C sharp and E chord once, and then you're going to play C by itself, E by itself, and then D. So C sharp and E, C, E, E, D sharp. And when you're playing that on the left, you're going to play the C and the G arpeggio. And you play the C sharp and the E on the right, and you're going to play the C sharp on the left like this. And then you play the G, and then you're going to play the C with the right, and then the E, E, D with the right, like that. Okay? So together, G, C, E, E, D, like that on the right. Together, G on the left, C right, E, E, D. That's how it plays together. And you come in with I'll on your first E by itself. So it's like this. I'll raise my, like that. Got it? And now we're going to go into the hand with your thumb on the C. This is your next measure. Hand, and, okay? So there's only 2 notes on the right side. Hand, and. So on the left, when you push the C sharp, you're going to be playing the A, E, A arpeggio. Hand, and. It's very, that one's a very easy one. Hand, and. Now for say, is you're staying with your thumb on that B, regular B. I wanted to say flat, but it's not flat. On the B, and you're going to put it into a chord. So B and the E. And when you do this chord, you're going to do E, B, E. So your hand, wait, hand, where am I? I'm sorry. Let me go back a little bit. Hand, and say. Okay. So when you say, you're going to be playing the B and the E chord, and you're going to be playing that E, B, E arpeggio. And then you play that chord a second time. See that? And after you do that, it's I've been saved by his love. I've been, you sing it by itself, and then saved is the last measure. Saved is the B and the D sharp chord. And when you play saved, you're going to be playing on this side B, F. Saved by his love. Like that. Saved by his love. So it goes like this. The B and the B over here with the D sharp chord is together. And then on the left, F by itself, and you're holding it down, and you're going to hit the B on the right, and then the D sharp, and then you're going to hit the F on the left, and then down to the B. So together, smoother, it goes like this. I've been saved by his love, like that. All right, now for section 3, and remember, just keep going back over section 3, part 2, maybe I'll put it together again. Put it together, practice it over and over until you're comfortable, practice each measure over and over until you're comfortable, and then move on to section 3, part 3. But I'm gonna play section 3, part 2 again. I raise my hand and sing, I've been saved by his love, like that. And then section 3, part 3 goes like this. I'm going to play the whole thing, and then I'll do it in parts. Right hand, left hand. Like that. So with your right hand, it's like this. Hold on. So it's like with the left hand, I'm just going to break this down into the measure. So for this first measure on section 3, part 3, you're going to play the left hand like this. Wait, like that, yeah. So C, G. And when you're putting them together, you have, with your right hand, thumb on the C sharp, middle finger on the E. The left hand is on the C sharp, and you play it together, like that. So together, G by itself, and then come in with the C, and then E, F, D, like that. Got it? So together, with this measure and the C sharp on the left, G, C, E, F, D, like that. My Savior. And you say my on this first E. So, my Savior, like that. Yours the D sharp. So that's how that first measure goes on section 3, part 3. My Savior. And then took, you're going to be on that C with your thumb on the right side. And on the left, you're going to do the A, E, A. Took. And then that's a B. So like that. Took my. And then place is D, you stay on that D, but you're going to make a chord with the E. Place. And you're going to be playing the E, B, E arpeggio on your left. So let's go back a little bit. My Savior took, sorry. Then you're going to go to this arpeggio. Please play that chord again. Please. Then you're going to play really quick after an E. So I'll do it the proper rhythm. Play softer, like that. Okay. Play softer. And this last measure, you're gonna play the B and the D sharp chord. And at the same time you're playing that, you're gonna be playing the B and then the F arpeggio. So, let me just do it with the right hand. Sorry. So you're playing a B and a D sharp chord. Then you're gonna play the B and then that same chord again, and then E, F sharp, like that. And on the left, when you play that B and D sharp chord, you're gonna play the B and then the F. Then you're gonna play by yourself the B on the right, the chord, and then the E, F, sorry, like that. And then we're going to be into section 3, part 4. Remember, practice that section over and over till you've got it. If you need to, actually, I'm going to play that section 3, part 3 before we move on. Again, hands together so you can see how it sounds. Hold on. And now we're going to go into section 3, part 4. And this is how this section sounds before I break it up into parts. Like that. And the singing part is this. Through all the silence, wait, I won't stay quiet. I'll shout it out to the sky. So it's like this. Through all the silence, I won't stay quiet. I'll shout it out to the sky. Like that. So with your right hand, it's like this. You're going to be playing the C and the E chord together, C sharp, together, and then C by itself, E by itself, like that. And on the left, you're going to play this C sharp and the G sharp. And you play that C sharp when you play this first chord. G, C, E. I'm so sorry. Chord G, C, E. Okay? Like that. Chord G, C, E. Like that. Now we're going to go to Through All the Silence. And through is on this chord with the B and the E. And when you play this chord, the B and E, you're going to play the A, E, A. So it's like this. Through all the silence. And you play that same chord twice for silence. So through all the silence, like that. But remember to we got to add that arpeggio. Through all the silence, like that. And then I Won't Stay Quiet is very similar to Through All the Silence because you're going to stay on that B, E chord. I won't stay quiet, like that. But we're going to change the arpeggio just a little bit. We're going to go from the A for Through All the Silence down to the E, B, E. I won't stay quiet, like that. So try that again. I won't stay quiet. And then we're going to go to the I'll Shout It Out to the Sky. And with that, you're going to put your thumb stays on the B and your pointer goes to the D sharp. And your pinky is going to be on the B, F arpeggio. I'll shout it out to sky, like that. So for the, I'm gonna say the notes, because the notes you're gonna be playing on your left hand is just the B, F arpeggio, and that's all you push on that last measure. There's a lot more going on the right, so I'm gonna say each chord and individual note. So on the right, we're gonna go like this. Chord, then F, B, chord, E, D, like that. And to sing it, it goes like this. I'll shout it out to the sky, like that. Sky doesn't have a note. Section 3, part 5 plays like this. We get back into the chorus. So for the right hand on this section 3 part 5 first measure, you're going to do the C sharp E chord, then quickly the C, then E. So it's like this, like that. And when you're playing that, and there's no words with that part, when you play that, you're gonna, on the left, it's the C and the G arpeggio. You play the C at the same time you're playing the C sharp E chord. And then the G is by itself, and then the C on the right, and the E by itself on the right. At the same time you're holding down that G sharp. So it's like this. That's the first measure of section 3 part 5, and then we're going to get into the words. And you're gonna play the B and the E chord. And when you play that, you're gonna do the A, E, A arpeggio. And the nice thing about this is it's one of those chords where you play it once, and then you play that chord again. So play the chord with the arpeggio, hold that arpeggio down, and then play that chord again. And the words are like this. Wherever he takes me, like that. Wherever he takes me, like that. And then we're gonna play that same chord again. I love it when they do that double chord. But you're gonna be moving your hand down from the A, E, A arpeggio down to the E, B, E arpeggio, but stay on that same chord, the B and the E chord. Every day of mine, like that. Every day. So you play this chord every day. And then we're gonna go into the last measure, which is you're gonna go from here to A, like that. And you're gonna be B, D sharp chord, and then you're gonna go up like this, pinky on the B. So that's it. So let's get back into that. And I always love doing that start of the next chorus. I do the because it helps you sing it well. And then we're gonna start back over at the chorus, which is the same as section 2 chorus, parts 1 through 4. So go back to section 2, parts 1 through 4 is the chorus. Section 4, part 1 is a bridge. And this is how it sounds. Like that. So to play it on the, oh yeah, and there is a little bit of singing on the end of that bridge where you're like, hold on, no, you're on the A. But we'll get there. So we're gonna do the right hand on that section 4, part 1, first measure, and you're going to do the C and the E chord together, and then do C by itself, E by itself, G, like that. And when you're doing the C and the E chord together, you're going to do the C, G arpeggio. So together, then G, C, E, G, like that. Now we're going to move down. Sorry, we're not moving down. We're like. Then we're going to do the C, B. And when you do C, you're going to play A, E, A, C, B, like that. So on the right hand, C, B, and on the left, the A, E, A arpeggio. So C, B, and then you're going to go down to the, you hold that B down, you're going to go down to the E, E, B, E, and then you're going to do a chord. And the chord is the B and the E, like that. So I'm going to play that together from the beginning of section 4, part 1. Measure is you're going to do the B and the D sharp and do the B, F arpeggio. So you're going to do a chord, then by itself, like that on the right. So B, D sharp chord, and then B, D. And when you're doing that, you're going to do, when you do this chord, you're going to play the B on this side, and then the F by itself. B, D, like that. So chord together, F, B, D. And that's how the rhythm should go. Like that. So that's, and if we're gonna sing it, it'd be like this. I can't sing that because I don't remember how it goes. Okay. Like that. And then section 4, part 2 plays like this together. I'll break it up, but we're going to do this together. So, there's not a lot of words. Yeah, there aren't words in that one, but we're going to do C sharp and E chord by itself. Together. So C sharp, E chord, and then C by itself, the chord again, and then you're going to do a C, G chord, like that. And then, so it's like this, C, E, and then we'll do the C, G chord. So C, E, then C by itself, C, E, and then C, G chord, like that. And on the left, you're going to do this C, G, and that's it. And you hold that G down while you do all that other stuff. So together, then G on the left, C on the right, the C, E chord, and then the C, G chord. So, and now a little faster is like this. C, like that. And the next measure on section 4, part 2, you're going to be on that C, B. When you play the C, you're going to do the A, E, A arpeggio. So A, E, A, and then you go down to the B. So you go C, so C on the right, then B, C, B, hold that B down, and then you're going to go down to the E, E, B, E arpeggio, E, B, E, like that once, and you play that B, E chord. So let's put it together again. measure is B, D sharp, F sharp. Okay, I'm slightly dyslexic, so please bear with me. So this is the last chord is a B, D sharp, F sharp together, so it's a chord, and then B, F chord on the left. So you end it like that, and then it goes into I will, okay? I'm gonna play section 4, part 2 again all together. Remember, you start out like this. Okay. And now we're going into section 4, part 3. And this is a little different because you're going to be going up a little bit higher. So we're going to be playing the C sharp and the E on this side. And then, well, let me just play it first. I will, so it's like, I will try to be like him, shine a light in the darkness, I'll be a witness. All right, so on the right, you're going to be playing, so here's your middle C, you're going to be on this upper C sharp and the E chord. I will try to be like him. So him is by itself on the C sharp, and you play that for the full 4 count. And then you're going to go down to B and the E. Shine a light in the darkness. And then I'll be a witness. So I'll be a witness. So shine a light in the darkness is B, E. Light in the darkness. Then the last measure is B and D sharp. I'll be a witness. So there's, I will try to be like him. Shine a light in the darkness. I'll be a witness. So there's 4, really, like 3 chords. One is single by itself. And then on the left, you're going to be playing the C and the G sharp. And then you're going to be playing the A, E, A chord. And then go down to the E octave. And then the B and the F sharp. B and F sharp, like that. So when you're playing the C and the E sharp, you're going to be playing the C and the G sharp chord. Try to be like that. And then when you're playing the C sharp, you're going to be playing the A, E, A chord. Like him, like that. Shine a. And then when you play the B and the E chord, you're going to be playing the E, E octave. Light in the darkness. Then you're going to go to the B and the F chord, and you're going to be playing the B and the D sharp chord. I'll be a witness, and you see? So it's kind of simple as long as you know what chords you're playing together. So I'll do it again. I will try to be like him, shine a light in the darkness, I'll be a witness. And now for section 5, part 1. We're going to get into and live the way he lived at all times and all places, whatever happens, I'll. So this is how it's played together, and then we'll play it separate. I'll be a witness and live the way he lived at all times and all places, whatever happens. Okay, so on the right hand, you'll be playing C and E sharp, and then by itself the C, and then back to the C, E sharp chord. So C, E sharp chord, C, the chord. And on the left, it's the C, G arpeggio. So together, G, C, chord. Got it? So it's like... And then the next measure is you're going to be on that C, E chord again, and you're going to be going down from the C down to the A. A, E, A. So like that. So the chord is C, E, and you just do it twice. Like that. And then at all times, times is B and E chord. And you're going to go down to the E, B, E. At all times and all places. So times you hit that chord, and places you hit that chord again. At all times and all places. And now the last chord on this, for this measure is B, D sharp, and the B, F sharp. Whatever happens. Okay, so let's put it together. And you hold that for the 4 count. So live the way he lived, at all times and all places, whatever happens. So. And then we're going into section 5, part 2. And this is how it's played all together. Be a witness of all his love, oh, a witness of what he's done. So to play it separately, it's like this. The C, E chord on the right, and then C by itself, E by itself. And on the right, you're going to be playing, sometimes I do this a little differently. Sometimes I just do the measure on the right and then that measure with the left and then together. But maybe I should do the whole section 5, part 2 on the right. So it's like, whatever happens, I'll be a witness of all his love, oh, a witness of what he's done. Okay, so now you know the whole right hand for section 5, part 2. I apologize, I haven't always done that. Now let's get back to the beginning, section 5, part 2, when we have this C sharp E chord, and then the C by itself, the E by itself. We're going to do the left hand is the C, G arpeggio. So, I'll be a witness, like that. Together, G, C, E. Be a witness, like that. The next measure is you're going to bring your thumb down to the B, and you're going to have your middle finger still on the E, and this is the chord. Oh, like that. And it's the A, E, A. All his love. So all is the chord, love is the chord. All his love, like that. And you're going to stay on that same chord for O. But you're going to go from the A arpeggio to the E arpeggio. Like that. So O and then witness. Wit is the second time you do that chord. Witness, like that. And then the last measure is B, D sharp chord. And you're going to bring your hand up to that B, F arpeggio. And you're just doing the B, F on the left, and you're going to go, what he's done. So when you do the what, it's that chord, and you're going to play that B, and then F on the left, B on the right, that chord, then E, D, what he's done, like that. E, D. Now, remember, practice that section 5, part 2 over and over. I'm going to show it to you again. I'll be a witness of all his love, oh, a witness of what he's done. Now we're going to go on to section 5, part 3, once you feel comfortable with practicing that section over and over. And all the others if you want to. But section 5, part 3 is together again, and then I'll do hands separately. So together it's like this. I'll stand and tell everyone in all times and all places, I'll be a witness. Actually, hold on. I'll be a witness. It's actually different. So it's I'll stand and tell everyone in all times and all places, I'll be a witness. Sorry, witness. That part's hard for me because it's soprano and I'm alto, but it's like that. I'll stand and everyone in all times and all places, I'll be a witness. Like that. So, I'm just gonna play it without singing now. And the right hand is like this. Like that. That's the right hand. The left is kind of fun, where you're like C, G, G, C, A, E, A, E. Did I do that right? Yeah. Then E, B, E, and then the chord B, F. Okay, did you guys get that? I'm gonna start section 5, part 3 again on the left because it is kind of confusing. It starts out with this. C, G, G, C, A, E, A, E, A, E, B, E, then the B, F chord. All right, now let's break it up into smaller parts of section 5, part 3. We'll do the first measure. On the right, you have the C sharp E chord. And you're gonna do that, C. So the chord, then the C, then the chord again. And when you do that, you're gonna do that C, G, G, C, okay? So together, then G, C, chord, then G on the left, C on the left. Got it? Together, then the G on the left, C on the right, chord on the right, then G on the right, and then C on the right. A little faster, it's like this. Got it? Try practicing that a few times. And now we can do the second measure of section 5, part 3, and you're gonna bring that thumb down from the C, bring it down to the B, keep your middle finger on the E, bring that pinky down from the C sharp down to the A. You're gonna do the A, E, A with this chord. You see that? The arpeggio. Then the chord back to the G on the, hold on, actually back to the E, I'm sorry, E on the right hand, and then the A. I'll do that again. So this chord with the A, E, chord, E, A. Got it? So the chord, then E on the left, A on the left, chord on the right, E on the left, A on the left. Faster is like this. Sorry, I did not do that right. I'm so sorry. Like that. Okie dokie. And then we stay on this chord, the B and the E chord, and we're going to be moving the hand down to the E, B, E arpeggio. In all times and all places. Okay, times, place. So times is at that chord, place is at that chord. Times and all places. So it's chord, chord, and then your thumb hits the E again on the left and the B on the right. Got it? All times and all places. And then the last measure is a chord on the left, which is B, F, and then on the right, it's B, D sharp. I'll be with us, like that. I'll be with us. All right, I'm gonna play section 5, part 3 all together a little faster so you can see how it's played, how it sounds. I'll stand to everyone in all times and all places. I'll be with us. Like that. Okay, it is a little tricky, but once you get it, it's pretty cool. Remember, please don't be stressed. I will have my notes in the description. So now for section 5, part 4, and it sounds like this. There's some O's, and then at the end there's an I'll be a witness, like this. Wait, it goes like this. It's kind of weird, but let's just play it. So it sounds like this. Like that. Section 5, part 4. So on the right, it's E, C, E, then this chord. Okay, so E, C, E, the B, E chord. Again, then B, D sharp, then B again, that same chord, and then E, D, like that. So like that. On the left, you're going to be doing C, G, then A, E, A, then E, B, E, then B, F. Did I do that right? C, G, A, E, A, E, B, E, B, F. Now hands together is when you're playing the E, C, E, you're going to be playing the C and the G. So together, then G by itself, C, E, like that. Got that? Together, G, C, E. The next measure is B and E chord. And you're gonna move your pinky down to the A, E, A arpeggio, and you're gonna play this chord twice. A, E, A chord. Like that. You play that chord twice. But when I play it a couple times, I'm just kind of like showing you how it's played a few times, but you don't do that over and over. So section 5, part 4, first measure is like this. Section measure. Okay. Now the third measure, you're going to be playing this chord twice, and you're going to be moving your pinky down from the A down to the E. So it's like like that. Got it? Together again. And then the I'll be a witness part is B, D sharp chord. So B, D sharp, B by itself, B, D sharp chord again, E, D by itself. And when you're doing this chord on the right, you're going to be playing the B on the left. B on the left, you see that? B, then F on the left, B on the right, the chord on the right, E, D, okay? Now, together fast on that last measure is like this. Now I'm going to show you section 5, part 4, from the first measure to the last measure again, so you can see how it's played. And I wasn't going to sing that last part because I'm not good at that last part. It's a little too, there's a lot of movement in that vocal part. Now for section 5, part 5. Oh, this is your last section, section 5, part 5. This is it. This is it. I'm sorry, I can't speak. This is how it's played together. Like that. And it ends with, I'll be your witness. Like that. So I'm gonna play it one more time together. So the right side by itself is this C sharp and the E, and then C by itself, E by itself, and then B and E chord together, and then that really fun one where you go from here to the C, E, A chord together. So you're going from here, like that. It's pretty cool sounding. And you're going from here to move your thumb down to the B, and your middle finger down to the E, and your pinky up to that G. So you play that twice. And then you're gonna end it with the last chord, B, D sharp, for the I'll be a witness. So I'm going to play the right hand by itself again, all together. Like that. So now for the left hand, again, bear with me, C, G arpeggio. So when you play that C sharp and E chord, you're going to play that note. Then go G by itself on the left, C by itself on the right, and E by itself on the right. Got it? So that section 5, part 5, first measure is like this. Okay? Now we're going to do the next chord, and it's going to go with this A, E, A. Like that. So the A, E, A arpeggio goes with this B, E chord. Now we're gonna move that hand a little bit to the the C, E, A chord. Like that. And then you're gonna be moving down to the G, E, B. And you're gonna be moving your hand on the left down to the E, B, E. And you do that twice. And then the last chord, last measure is B, D sharp, and then the B. I'm going to put both hands together again for section 5, part 5, this last section, these last 4 measures. It goes like this. That's it, guys. Those are all the sections. I'm gonna play it one more time so you guys can hear it again. And we're starting out with the intro. guys. Thanks so much. I really hope you understood my tutorial and enjoyed it and learned. I hope you practiced a lot. I hope you've mastered this song. Please keep practicing it. If you've enjoyed this tutorial, put a like, subscribe. If you have any requests, I take requests for the tutorials for youth songs for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, because those are the songs I'm familiar with. Those are the songs that I have sheet music to. If I don't have sheet music, I will not be able to learn the song. But if I can learn the song through the sheet music and you struggle with reading sheet music and playing songs and need someone to make a tutorial for you, that's what I'm here for. I hope this was helpful. If you liked it, if you loved it, please hit the like button, the subscribe, and send me a good friendly comment in the comments below. Again, check out in the description for the notes. Notes definitely help me. If you have a hard time reading sheet music, these notes that I wrote out will help you a lot, I hope. Anyway, love you guys. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Bye.